Hello everyone. Sorry. My mouse was bugged during the loading. Welcome to another live stream. Day 3 of Genshin Impact. As we continue an adventure Archon quest. It's Snezhnaya. I did quite abruptly yesterday.
Any and every occasion.
Well, not abruptly, but I didn't have time to finish the murder case in the opera house. But today we're gonna finish it. And I don't know how many hours we have left of the game, but of the Archon quest, I mean. Oh, the music is good. But we're gonna do this today. We're gonna continue it. Let's see what awaits us. What spoiler we're gonna have. And yeah.
Sure feels good to get away from my desk. Now, where's a good spot for a nap?
That's basically it. So, I forgot to open my chat. Oh my god. The music, man. The music's so good. Wow. I do love the music. Okay, let's close all this. So let's continue what we were doing.
On me.
By the way, we may have to rewatch some yapping. But let's continue the story and see what is the mystery of this place. I really like it, this part of the game. Remind me of Fontaine when we're investigating, but I don't know, I hope there's gonna be something more action later. Because I feel like we're stalling here. What a confused right now.
Poor Mr. Mitya. I didn't even get to see him one last time.
Maybe it's a good thing that you
He
weren't
won't
there
die.
to see it. It was a hard thing to watch.
He won't die, he's the main character. They will all come back to life at the end.
Why does it feel like everyone around me is slowly disappearing? Not just in here, I mean. In the outside world, too.
Maybe it's the realization that, at the end of life, everyone has to face it alone. Come to think of it, the main reason we're still alive right now is pure luck. Each morning here, for every one of us, there's the chance
When we gonna
that we
solve
might
their
not
battery
wake up.
would be alive.
You could take it a step further and say that the same is true outside,
He cannot
too.
be dead, he's gonna be a main
You
character.
can never be 100% sure when they drift off to sleep
Mitya
that
too.
they'll open their eyes again in the morning. If I make it out of here, I'm going to cherish every moment that I'm awake and live without any regrets.
Without regrets? I feel like a strange sense of anxiety has been quietly growing inside me over the last 2 days.
Why?
Are you okay? You look really glum.
If something's bugging you, let's talk about it. There's only a few of us left here now. After everything we've been through, what's the point in keeping things bottled up?
I have a travel companion named Paimon. Alosha and Odette have met her before. She's been feeling unwell recently.
And now I'm
You're
stuck
worried
there.
about her, aren't you? That makes sense. We've been trapped in here for days.
Let me guess, they aren't trapped there for days. That's the impression they have. When the outside world, nothing
To be
happened.
honest, I I used to feel like I was just a spectator in this world, watching everything that happens from the sidelines. Maybe it's because I'm a descender?
A descender?
But with Paimon by my side, over time, I slowly felt my connection to this world growing stronger. She loves eating, sleeping, and having fun.
Yeah.
But she's also a great guide.
No.
It's her authenticity that makes this whole world feel more real for me. Over the last few days that we've been apart, I've often caught myself wondering, what would Paimon say if she were here right now?
You know, there's so many focused on Paimon right now. Just saying. I think Paimon, Project Suja are linked. By the
By
way.
the time I snap out of it, the conversation has already moved on and I'm still in my own little world. I'm trying to overcome this sense of detachment, but I really miss Paimon.
I don't.
I guess,
Alright.
in a way,
I bet she misses you when you're not there as well. Maybe you're her entire world too.
I don't know if this will make you feel any better, but back when the water imps left Snezhnaya in droves, I also felt like the whole world was suddenly empty. I could be surrounded by people
He's
all
so cute.
smiling and having fun, and still feel completely separate from it.
I would like her to meet
So,
Kokomi, by the way.
I totally understand how you feel. Later on, I started to think, maybe accepting the fact
don't know,
that
they
our
look
loved
alike.
ones won't always be with us is something that takes a lifetime. All we can do is cherish their companionship from moment to moment. So, once we get out of here, you better hurry back to our side as fast as you can. You can't let your story end in regret. That's the trope I hate the most.
Thank you. That's
And
exactly
I mean, we
what
just
I
have
needed
to
to hear.
rewatch anything.
But Vodianitsa, if you hate goodbyes too, why didn't you leave with your people?
Good question. That's a good question.
That's just the choice I made. I used to regret it, but I don't anymore. Like I said before, singing is a water imp's primary mode of expression. It's how we convey our emotions. Our songs have echoed through this theater for hundreds of years, each one a story pieced together through moments of joy and sorrow. But does a story exist without someone to read it? To me, the answer is no. So I made the choice
So
to
she said
stay.
the story as a race.
That way, there would still be someone left to sing these songs and listen to their stories. Otherwise, they could have been lost forever.
Could you teach me how to understand your people's songs sometime? I want to be able to truly hear them, like Mr. Shram.
A fan after my own heart. Thank you, Tonya. How about I sing something for you, and you tell me what you hear?
Okay.
So like Under the
I've never
sea.
heard
No,
that
I'm
one
kidding.
before. I feel like I can hear a sense of longing somehow. I wonder why that is.
Color me impressed, Tonya. You're a keen listener. Most people can only tell if a song is happy or sad. I didn't think you'd be able to pick up on such specific details.
So, what's the song about then? Come on, tell me.
I've actually never performed this song in the theater before, because it has more of a ceremonial purpose for our people. It's not meant for the stage. It means something like, may those we have lost watch over us, and follow this song back home in the night, so that we might be reunited once more.
No wonder I could hear that sense of longing. You sing it for loved ones who have passed away. I hope it reaches them.
I hope we're gonna know what the mystery is
It's
there.
getting late, Tonya, and you're not well. We should all turn in early. I suppose there's no reason to keep watch tonight.
Okay, but,
I really hope
before I
Tonya
go to
not gonna
bed,
die.
could you sing that song a couple more
By the
times
way,
for
what they
me,
did with the body
Olenitsa?
of the other?
Of course.
They left that in their
Anything
room?
for my #1 fan.
I have a feeling they will all come back to life at the end. No one stay dead. Especially after that Valerie is dead, I know they cannot be over. He would come back. I mean, they kill a main character, I mean.
Once I get out of here, I definitely don't plan on ever coming back. But I guess that means I'll never get to hear Vodyanitsa sing again. That's a sad thought. Before I fall asleep, I should cherish this moment of companionship while it lasts.
Now I'm gonna see the weird thing again. Mr. Door!
Where am I?
There again.
It's so dark in here, and I feel kind of dizzy.
Oh no.
Am I alone?
Not Tonya, right? No.
What was that noise?
This is scary. The fuck? The hell is that? Are we in an horror movie?
Return, O spirits. Fulfill your oath of protection.
What the hell happened? What the fuck was that?
I'm alive? What just happened?
No time for questions. Quick, over here. Turn on the switch. We need to bring back the light. All right, we're safe. The spirit just now is called Night Prayer. The light subdues her, but she'll attack without a second thought in the dark. Sort of. I know it's hard, but you can't let this place go dark, or she'll kill you again.
So that's how the other died.
Yep. Luckily, I was here to resurrect you.
Well.
Otherwise, that'd have been a real bummer.
A bit more than a bummer, I'd say. Wait, so you have the ability to resurrect people?
Sure I do. I'm your guardian spirit after all.
What the hell?
I specialize in soul recall. Oh, it's nice to meet you, by the way.
So they don't know what happened.
Oh, thanks.
All right, there's no time to waste. The black mist is already catching up. We need to avoid it at night prayer at all costs. Come on, let's
The
go.
night prayer was Tonya, by the way.
We need to reach the next switch before the place gets too dark.
But why no one
If we bring the
remember
light
this
back,
part?
Night prayer won't be able to get to us.
Why no one remember this?
Sweet, sweet light. It's back.
This is weird.
It's night prayer. We need to move quick, but don't let her notice you. Look out!
I have a feeling I'm gonna die a lot there. Man, this part of the quest is so weird and confusing.
Over there.
I don't understand a thing. Fuck. I don't understand what is happening. Oh god. I really like this chapter, no.
No.
So
Night prayer is here
mysterious.
too. This can't be the only path. and take a look. The switch is just up ahead. Hurry!
Was Tonya, right? I still don't understand what's going on.
We're not gonna make it. Come on, faster! Traveler!
I'm dead again.
I won't let you die like this. Not on my watch.
I die again.
Even though it's not permanent, dying is definitely not a pleasant experience.
Great. You're back.
Yeah,
Time for you to get out of here. Quick, before the light runs out.
But I won't remember
what about
anything.
you? You're not coming with me?
I can't. I've already been used up.
Oh
The
no.
guardian spirit skills are finite. I can only resurrect someone's
Well, yeah,
soul in
Nitsa,
peace.
no.
I might not look
We need
any
to fix that
different,
problem before everyone
but
dies.
my essence has been exhausted. Now, I will slowly start to fade away. I can go no further. The black mist is where I belong. It's okay,
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
because it wouldn't have changed anything. That knowledge would have just burdened you. And a guardian spirit's role is to protect.
I don't understand anything.
Now, before it's too late, I already hear night prayer approaching.
Something is wrong here. And why is why when we're sleeping? I don't understand anything. I'm so confused. I like it, but I'm confused.
Well, I guess there's no need to inspect the body.
Some of the tragic death I would. No, something is wrong here. Everyone is about to
This
die.
wasn't supposed to happen. You lied to us, didn't you, Chuganov? You've been lying from the start.
Take a long, hard look at yourself before you go around accusing other people. I suspected you on day one, Lelik, and now look where we are. By some strange coincidence, you've never been targeted. You just happen to have survived this long? No, you should be the prime suspect.
Oh my god, we...
And you, little hunter, ever so content with staying on the sidelines. Yet, you were the one who stopped us from leaving from the start! Why are you trying to keep us here?
Now you're just lashing out indiscriminately. That's either a sign of anxiety or a guilty conscience. Where was all this passion and bravado before? Decided to fight until the bitter end. Is that it?
Is that a threat? Fine, bring it on! You think I'm afraid to die after all this? You want to kill me? Go ahead. I'd like to see you
Oh
try.
no.
After all the trauma of the past few days, everyone's been pushed to the breaking point.
What the hell is going
Lily
on
and
in
Lucia
here?
aren't here anymore. Someone else needs to step up and take charge. But first, I need to think this through. Considering everyone left, who's the most likely candidate for the deceased?
Sonia, but... He's... This guy.
I clearly remember Mr. Chuganov from the first time I visited the theater. He made quite an impression. That was just...
But...
Of those who remain, the only person we've never met before is Tonya. People are easily misled by first impressions. Now that I think about it, child's sister was in fact a label I imposed on her due to my own assumptions.
he never said she was a
But
brother.
Mr. Chuganov vouched for Tonya's identity yesterday, with basically no other possibilities
Yeah, but...
left. Could it be...
Unless someone impersonated her. They took her parents.
Tonya. How's Tusser been lately?
Tusser?
Uh-oh.
Your brother Ajax must have mentioned me in his letters home, right? Did he say anything about a blonde traveler?
No. And my brother's name is Razik, not Ajax.
Uh-oh.
Chuganov, looks like it's your turn to do some explaining. Yesterday you said you could vouch for Tonya. Why did you give us a false testimony?
I knew you were behind this, Chuganov. You've been lying through your teeth from the start. Everything about you is fake.
You look like
Down to
child.
the wife and daughter you're always talking about. Your entire family man persona is a charade, isn't it? That night, when I infiltrated your place as Lelik, I noticed you were home alone. Didn't think much of it at the time. Just thought everyone else was out.
So what the hell is
But
happening
thinking
now?
back on it now, that doesn't seem very likely. My guess is, you live alone, don't you?
Who is Tonya?
Even that was a lie? But why would he lie about having a family?
And, who Tonya is then? It's not Tonya. Who is their brother then? What is their sister? Does she look like child?
Curses! Oh, why is there no end to this blasted snowstorm? If it would just stop!
I think I remember now. I know how I ended up here. It feels like a distant memory. But at the same time, it's just like it was yesterday. The reason I'm always coughing is because I got sick with frostbite. The locals usually call it the snow cough. It's not a very common illness. It's partly genetic and partly caused by the cold climate, but it can be fatal. They sent me to the hospital as soon as they found out I had it.
Died sister then.
I spent so long lying there in that hospital bed. After a while, I felt myself growing weaker and weaker. Nothing seemed to be working anymore. Neither the treatment that the doctors were giving me, nor the medicine my brother was brewing from frost fairy flower leaves. So one day, I told my brother that I wanted him to take me outside for once, so things could be like they used to, just for one day. I wanted to meet loads of friends, experience new things.
Which child sister
He
then?
agreed. He snuck me out of the hospital, and we escaped.
But you died.
We got to the theater, bought tickets, and went inside. Oh, it was all so exciting. I remember the show very clearly. It was amazing. But I found myself getting sleepier and sleepier.
Oh, Tonya.
When I woke up, I couldn't find my brother anywhere, so I guessed he'd already left.
Which was dead.
But there's no way he'd leave me behind. So I decided to stay here and wait for him. At the time, I figured he'd probably gone to brew some more medicine for me. I was planning to chew him out for abandoning me when he got back.
Tonya, it sounds like by then...
Yeah, I know. I understand now. Dead, aren't I? This cough and the feeling weak, it's probably just my body's memory. After all of that, it turns out I can't blame my brother after all. I was the one who abandoned him.
But where is child sister then?
I'm sorry, everyone. I realized this much too late. It seems like death skewed my perception. And now I've dragged you all into this mess.
Your name probably isn't even Tonya, is it? Didn't that ever strike you as odd over the last few days?
Well, when I was little, my brother and I read a storybook, and Tonya is the name of one of the characters.
But it's really its brother,
When we escaped from the
child
hospital,
sister name.
our family and the hospital security were looking everywhere for us. So when you
Maybe a
first approached
descendant.
me and said my brother had sent
Does she
you,
really look like
and
him?
called me Tonya, I thought he must have chosen a fake name that only the two of us would know. Because he was afraid of getting caught. No. It seems like that was just wishful thinking.
Oh, it really was his sister. And you knew she was
At
there.
least your memory of death isn't painful. That is a small comfort. Now it's your turn, Chuganov. Talk to us. I believe no lie is ever told without a reason.
You're right. I was lying. I happen to know that the Harbinger child and his sister Tonya managed to get tickets, so I lied to you and pretended I knew them. And yes, I was lying about my family too. The truth of the matter is, I lost them a long time ago. I just refused to accept reality. And now I've spent the second half of my life living a lie. I'm a joke. My daughter's
Indeed.
name was Iskra. And before you ask, yes, Iskra, as in Iskra Manufacturing
So
Plant.
you made the plant
She,
as her name.
She also died from the snow cough. She was just 6 years old. If she were still alive today, she'd be around the same age as little Tonya here. After Iskra passed, my wife couldn't bear to face those memories either. So she chose to start a new life without me. One day when I came home from work and saw the empty room, I felt like I couldn't breathe. Subconsciously, I started to imagine that they were still there. I soon discovered that
Kind of
this
sad.
was the only thing that made me feel any better, so I just embraced the delusion.
Nothing more than a pathetic means of escapism, I know. But at least it's not a crime. So explain your false testimony then.
The
But
night
what
before
have to do with the
last,
death
when
of
I was
everyone?
chatting with Tonya, she mentioned that her brother would brew medicine for her from frost fairy flower leaves. Combined with her various symptoms, I suddenly understood everything, including the fact that she was deceased. The snow cough used to be an incurable illness. I would pick frost fairy flower leaves to brew medicine for Iskra too.
Maybe she is Iskra.
It took hours and hours on the stove.
Let me
But
guess
the
her
year
daughter.
after my daughter passed away, the jester of the Fatui announced that a cure for frost blight, also known as the snow cough, had finally been developed. It turned out that all previous treatments were completely ineffective. No better than random concoctions. That was the final straw for me. I just couldn't take it anymore. Just one more year. One more year, and everything would have been okay. So-
Life.
More than anyone, I know full well that in this day and age, no one in their right mind would still be using frost flower leaves to brew medicine for the snow cough. Poor Miss Tonya, therefore, had to have been from an era when snow cough was still a terminal illness.
So, you projected your daughter onto her? Even though you knew she was one of the dead?
That doesn't make any sense. You knew she was already dead. What did you hope to achieve by protecting
What does that
her?
have to do with the main story though?
I just don't
Wow,
believe in your
death run over
crackpot
already.
theories, nor do I approve of your actions. How can you just declare a living person dead and throw them out into that snowstorm? Nitia's gone. My good buddy Shram's gone. And now it's Tonya's turn, isn't it? The others I can make my peace with, but little Miss Tonya, here she is, standing right in front of us, alive and breathing, and fighting her own battles. Yet you're quite happy to say she's dead? I just want her to live. Once this snowstorm is over, the very moment it stops, I'm going to march out that door and find someone who can fetch the very best medicine for her snow
But
cough.
she's a ghost. And the snowstorm won't stop until she's
I'll
here.
be damned if I'm gonna let you cast her out into the snowstorm before I have the chance to cure her.
He lost his mind.
Not again! Not this time! Not when the cure is right within our grasp! I'd never be able to forgive myself.
Mr. Chuganov, stop. I can't let you do this.
Don't.
By the sounds of it, you've known I was dead since the night before last, right? I really liked Mr. Valeri, Mr. Mitya, and Miss Vodyanitsa. And now they're all dead because of me. I'm not happy about that. The reality is, you've been trying to fight your own demons through me. But all you've really done is trap me inside your delusion along with you.
That's how lost he is.
No! Listen to me. I want to save you. I do!
It's too late, yeah, dude. He's already dead.
Well, at this point, I'm quite sure that I'm dead. I don't need to be saved. The time I got to spend with all of you is more than enough for me.
No way, child sister then.
Despite all the bad things that kept happening, I got to meet so many interesting people and spend so many days and nights by your side. Since the day I escaped that hospital until now, this has been an adventure I never even dared to dream of. I'm very fond of you all. If it were only possible, I'd trade my soul to bring back the ones who died.
That would happen.
If it meant things didn't have to end like this.
Yeah, but Nanitsa cannot be dead.
And that's why I'm not fond of you at all, Mr. Chuganov. It's them that you owe an apology to, sir. Not me. Well then, I suppose this is it. It's time for my adventure to end. I've caused enough trouble.
You're leaving already? It's still early. Don't you want to stay a little longer?
No thank you. Oh, and by the way, my name is Patashka. It was nice meeting you
Patashka.
all.
Feels strange that we're only being properly introduced now that it's time to say goodbye.
Tashka.
What are you doing, Chuganov? Are you crazy?
He's gonna kill
Let me
himself.
leave. I can't keep lying to myself.
So you're gonna kill
anymore.
yourself? Okay, fine,
In
go
your
on.
dreams. Don't think you're getting off that easy when you had a hand in the deaths of so many people. The Fatui have honed quite an array of enhanced interrogation techniques since they were founded. Once we're out of here, Lelik will personally give you a taste of every last one.
Oof. Yeah, but it's not over. But all the dead are dead. They're not there anymore.
I think we should leave. I doubt this snowstorm is ever going to stop. For all we know, this storm might have destroyed all of Snezhnaya
No, it's
by
an
now.
illusion.
Maybe even the whole world.
Wait, we finally solved the mystery of the haunted theater today. Maybe let's at least try to enjoy tonight?
Fair
No.
enough. I don't particularly feel like dying in Chuganov's company anyway.
And yet you won't let me die first.
Hey, Chuganov, on a serious note, if we do make it out of here, you should close down that factory of yours. A lot of people are freezing thanks to you.
Is this really the time to be discussing my factory? All right, fine. I'll shut it down. Doesn't matter to me anymore.
Oh,
Am I hearing things? Or was that a knock at the door? There it is again. But I don't understand. The snowstorm hasn't stopped.
Should we open the door?
Is this it? Is this nightmare finally over? If the last few days are anything to go by, I probably shouldn't be getting my hopes
let
up.
me guess, no day hacking.
Whatever lies beyond that door at this moment, it could be something even more terrifying than everything we've been through so far.
It's the abyss. I'm kidding. Well, let's see what it is. Maybe it's Ronova. No, I don't think so. Kyle? Mitya? Mitya. Wait, are you alive?
Hey everyone, I'm back.
What?
How are you doing? Feeling any better?
Much better, thanks. Whew, it is so good to have you guys here. I was a little worried that the theater would be empty by the time I got back.
What do you
Let me
mean? Back from
see.
where?
Tonya and Vodyanitsa are missing, which means Vodyanitsa died last night. And then you discovered that Tonya was the other dead person. Am I right?
Not Tonya. Petashka.
First, tell us how you made it back here. Given the conditions outside, no one should be able to return alive.
You're right. The thing that got me back safely was a song. I heard someone singing. After walking into the snowstorm, my mind grew hazy. I don't know how long I walked through the storm before my mind completely slipped away.
But singing Let It Go. Let It Go. No, I'm kidding.
Then, suddenly, I heard the sound of singing. The voice instantly brought me back to my senses, and I regained consciousness.
Let it
I followed
go.
the voice, searching for the source of the singing. I searched and searched, until finally, just a few moments ago, there was the entrance to the theater, right in front of me.
F. Yeah, this quest, even more and more
I've
confusing.
actually never performed this song in the theater before, because it has more of a ceremonial purpose for our people. It's not meant for the stage. It means something like, "May those we have lost watch over us, and follow this song back home in the night, so that we might be
So that's how he came
reunited
back.
once more."
That must have been Vodyanitsa's requiem. Who knew it actually worked?
That song is meant to guide the souls of the dead. Mitya, that must mean that you...
Huh. No kidding. Seemed like I guessed right then. This is what I've been so desperate to tell you about. When I first stepped out of the theater, I was still quite lucid. My memory of it is still pretty intact. I remember the outside world being completely different than what I'd expected. It was like this was a world where only the snowstorm existed. There wasn't a trace of any humans or buildings ever having been there. I don't know how else to describe it, except to say that it just didn't seem like the real world.
I wonder what link this
And as
have
for the
with
Requiem, if I was guided here by
Project
Vodyanitsa's song, it can only mean that I must already be dead.
and the main
And this
story.
is my soul, not my body. But I didn't experience a clear moment of death while I was
Maybe
out
we
there.
all did.
Nor do I feel any different now than before I walked into the snowstorm.
Have to be linked with one over.
You don't seem any different to me either. In fact, this is something I've been wondering about for a while now. If souls aren't physical, shouldn't they lack tangible form? Both Shram and Petashka were clearly deceased, and yet their souls didn't look or feel like ghosts at all. They were visible, tangible, no different than you or me.
This raises a truly terrible thought. Is that really what Mitya is suggesting?
We all did. No.
Dreams can't explain everything. Mitya's soul was summoned back by the Requiem, confirming that he is indeed already dead. Of course, if even the long deceased like Mr. Shram can blend in with us undetected, then maybe we've all been dead from the very start. And all of us are now souls wandering the theater.
That's we all dead. I'm dead.
Yes. I think that this is probably the afterlife.
So this is the
What did you
afterlife.
say?
The afterlife Nova created?
You heard me. We died in the theater. All of us did. But due to an obstruction in the theater's ley lines, our souls are trapped here, while an endless, infinite snowstorm rages outside.
What the fuck?
It's ironic, really. All that time, we were working so hard to figure out who the deceased among us were, when the truth was, we were all deceased.
And the one who
only
died came
difference
back to
being
life.
Some of us died more recently than others. Do you remember that note, "Death is near"? Seems like we misunderstood what it meant after all. Death was nearer than we wanted to think all along. The note simply meant that all of us were already dead.
So all our attempts to survive, our search for the deceased, it was all for nothing?
Yep.
Hard to say. At the very least, we hope 2 lost souls find clarity and go to where they belong.
But they were already dead. For a while. God, this quest
The
is...
presence of those 2 is probably
I really
what
like
caused
it,
our
by the
souls
way.
to be drawn in by the ley lines.
The
In
mystery of
which
this
case,
quest.
the deaths we've awoken to over the past few days were just souls returning to the ley lines for good.
If what you're saying is true, doesn't that make us the lost souls now? Huh, no wonder. This afternoon, when I was moving Vodyanitsa's body, I noticed that the other bodies in the room hadn't decayed one bit after all these days.
That's further proof that those aren't physical bodies at all, but merely our shells here in the afterlife.
Am I really dead?
Okay.
This doesn't feel real to me.
Let me
at
guess,
all.
we're gonna find a way to... How did we die, though?
No, that's impossible. This cannot be how it all ends.
But how did we die?
I still find it hard to believe that all of us are dead. How exactly did we die in the
Yeah,
real
that's what I
world?
wonder.
None of us have any memories of dying, right?
When the light blows off.
Not even knowing how we died is preposterous. Good grief. Surely there has to be some reason.
So we're gonna go back to life. And Ronova
Exactly.
won't accept
It's
it.
hard to rest in peace when you don't even know how you died. It gave me lots to think about as I strode out into the snowstorm. I racked my brains trying to remember the cause of my death, the exact moment I died, the root of all of this, right up until my consciousness faded. Wait. Hold on. Right before I lost consciousness, I think I saw something. I can't remember. And I think I lost my notebook and pen.
Mitya, your hand. Is that blood on your fingers?
Huh? You're right. There's blood on the fingertips of my right hand. Looks like it's already dried. When did that happen?
Oh,
What the-
shit. Ronova, man.
I guess this was what I saw.
Isa Ronova.
I must have desperately drawn it in my own blood right before losing consciousness.
It's Ronova eyes. Oh my
What's
god,
wrong?
I know this.
Do you recognize the symbol?
Yes. My lady.
It's Renova, the ruler of death.
Oh my god.
Alosha, do you still remember that Snezhnayan folktale you told me about?
But why Ronova did that?
It was about the Grim Reaper. When someone's about to die, he appears as an incarnation of someone familiar to guide their soul into the afterlife.
But why Ronova would do this?
And as soon as you recognize his face, your life is over.
I heard a similar tale when I was little. You think the Grim Reaper in this story refers to the ruler of death you mentioned?
Yeah, but why she did
That's
that?
right. In which case, death is near could also mean that the Grim Reaper is here, disguised in a familiar form.
Uh-oh.
Death, the deceased, and the Grim Reaper? So it's a triple entendre. When I first saw this note, I thought it contradicted the investigation report. But now it seems like that was the whole intention.
So the Grim Reaper deliberately misled us.
Why?
Then we started suspecting each other.
But
and
why
searched
she would
for
do
the
that?
Deceased while they hid in plain sight.
What would change? Why the ruler of death? Ronova would play a game like this. It's not her style at all.
By that logic,
Why she would do that?
the one person most likely to be the Grim Reaper incarnate is...
On that.
Identifying the Grim Reaper is a major decision to make.
Nice party,
Identifying the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, we're gonna. It's myself.
Identifying the Grim Reaper.
I gotta do that them all. It's party,
Identifying the Grim Reaper.
No, wait, it's a Yoshidan? Okay. Whatever. Yoshidan was never there.
No doubt about it. Looking back at how everyone has acted over the past few days, Alosha is most likely the Grim Reaper lurking among us.
But why should we do that? What's our game here? What's our goal?
Is it you, Alosha? You were the first to discover the investigation report, and you had plenty of time to slip the note inside to mislead us.
Sonova.
Surely you can't suspect me based on that alone. What if someone else found the investigation report first, slipped the note inside, and then put it back without telling anyone?
So what's the point of all this, Sonova?
The note could easily have been slipped in much earlier than it was discovered.
That's not all. I've also noticed that, although on the surface, Valeri, Mitya, and sometimes I were the ones taking charge of the situation, looking back now, even though you didn't say much, you were always subtly guiding everyone from the sidelines.
So what does this have to do with Unova?
You were the one who emphasized how dangerous it was outside and insisted we all stay here. It was also you who suggested that we all sleep in the same place. And earlier today,
What the cause of
you
all
tried
this?
to convince Ptashka to stay.
Why you did all this? Why she did all
I don't
this?
understand why, but it was out of character.
So, you didn't understand my intentions, and now you're assuming the worst. Seems pretty unreasonable if you ask me.
He still won't admit it? Fine. Let's see how he responds to the most damning evidence of all.
The biggest
Which
question
is?
I have right now is, if the Grim Reaper is impersonating Alosha, then where's the real Alosha? When did they switch?
Yep.
That's
Penny
right.
went outside.
This was the moment, right at the start, before any victims had even emerged. Alosha was switched with the ruler of death while everyone's guard was still down.
Yeah, but why Renova would play this game? What's try to achieve? Why do you try to achieve, man? What's she try to achieve?
When all this began, right after the performance ended and the snowstorm began to pick up,
Uh-oh.
no one suspected anything
It's
unusual.
begin.
We just assumed we were snowed in. It wasn't until
But-
we discovered the bodies the morning after that we realized something out of the ordinary
Why
was
is she
going
doing
on.
this?
But it's clear now that the oddities actually started earlier than that. When Dimov walked into the snowstorm and never came back.
Why she killed us?
Right. So Mr. Dimov was the first victim, not Sobolova and Torgov.
But
And
why
if we
Renova would
pinpoint
do
that
that?
moment as the beginning of this incident, then one thing becomes clear. Alosha, you are the only person who walked into the snowstorm and came back without the help of Vojanitsa's Requiem.
More precisely, Alosha never came back at all. The one who came back was the Grim Reaper.
Not bad. Well, since you've backed me into a corner, I suppose there's no point in keeping up the act anymore.
Oh, nice. Why are you doing?
You're the Grim Reaper?
I am no such tired cliché. Mortals should address me as the ruler of death.
Come on, show your real form. But why she's doing this? Now that everything part
Before
happened.
being wiped out for good, you identified the two deceased, and even sensed my presence. A commendable achievement. Far beyond what I expected.
But why did you kill us?
I heard you can ferry souls. Those deaths each night. Were they your doing?
Your initial conclusion was correct. Due to the existence of the two deceased, the ley lines yearned to reclaim those long-lost souls. Every night they devoured an equal number of souls to fill the void. This required no intervention from me. Though, of course, ferrying souls is indeed my authority.
But how did we die?
Here, take a look.
What are you doing?
that takes care of today's too. Don't get so worked up. You are already dead, and your souls must return to the ley lines.
But how did we
I
die?
know we're already dead. You murdered us, didn't you?
Murdered? No. Murder is when mortals usurp my authority. Death is my jurisdiction. If I require someone to die, I need not resort to such laborious methods as
But
murder.
why are you here?
You simply met the criteria to trigger my curse of death.
I know about the curse of immortality. So there's another death-related curse too?
I'm
You
on.
cursed us? When? And why would you do such a thing?
So often, humans pray to me, begging to know when their death will come, and what form it will take. But few people ask why. If you must have an answer, know that death comes simply because one's time has
I
come.
like your music.
So you're not gonna tell us the truth?
Hold your tongue. By all rights, you shouldn't even be allowed to speak with me. Those angels from the past are to blame for the reckless renovation of the ley lines here. It's made my work on this occasion infuriatingly complicated.
Work? So trapping us here, making us watch our friends die, that's just another day at work for you?
The angel, you
clearly have a
created
lot
them.
of questions. Fine. As a reward for your remarkable accomplishments over the past few days, I shall answer a few of your inquiries,
I love the music,
provided
man.
they aren't too unreasonable.
The why?
After the physical body dies, the soul must return to the ley lines for that person's death to be considered complete. My work encompasses the entire process of death, including, naturally, the guiding of souls into the ley lines, with which you are now so familiar.
But I don't understand
You
why.
must also be rather familiar with Natlan's Night Kingdom, I presume? It was I who supported the creation of the Night Kingdom. It provided a convenient means of guiding the souls of Natlan.
But I still don't understand why doing this game. How did we die? I don't understand. What's our goal here?
Here, too, the ley lines connected to the theater underwent some modifications. The angels hoped to make them capable of accommodating the souls of some special creations. But this actually hindered their ability to accept ordinary souls to some degree. This effect manifested itself after you died from the curse in the theater, leaving you stranded in the afterlife, unable to achieve a complete death.
We die from what curse?
But if souls who die from the curse of death fail to return to the ley lines within a short window of time, they will miss their chance for good.
But how did we
Then,
die?
They will remain forever suspended between life and death, no longer subject to the authorities of either.
So if
God,
you
it's
don't
so
resolve
confusing.
this matter soon, and see all our souls return to the ley lines before long, we'll escape your control.
Mitya is sharp. This must be what Renova was worried might happen, and the reason she got involved to begin with. But if you have the authority to guide souls, why didn't you just show yourself and get it over with? Why hide among us in the form of Alosha?
You seek to understand the mind of a god. Very well. I'll tell you. This is a theater, and I decided I wanted to watch a show about death. That's why I encouraged you to take the events to the stage. I found myself getting quite immersed. I suppose the entertainment you provided makes up for all the trouble you've caused me by being so defiant in the face of death. There. Are you happy with my answer?
Huh.
Can't say I am.
Really? But it fits the stereotypes you humans have about gods.
Just moments ago, you were complaining about how infuriatingly complicated your work here has been. Work is work, I get it. There are times when it's a huge pain, but you just have to get it done, right?
I like
It's
when
a
Mika
rather
talk
unique
to her.
perspective for a human. You are in fact correct. There is a pain point in this case. Due to the obstruction in the theater's ley lines, there is a hard limit on the number of souls they can receive each day, making it impossible for me to ferry all your souls at
God,
once.
your job is so painful,
Revealing
right?
my identity too soon would
That is so
inevitably have
bad.
led to futile resistance. And there was a risk that any souls who chose to run would disappear. Then there was the issue of the 2 lost souls you called the deceased. The way you resolved that quandary was all part of my design.
That's what I don't understand. If all of us were souls of the dead, what made their presence among us special?
For centuries, they have refused to return to the ley lines, exploiting the issues created by the angel civilization
that
to
you
resist
created.
being drawn in. Centuries of obsession accumulated during this process. You may think of this
I love the
obsession
music.
as the resentment of the dead.
I know I repeat myself.
And in this quantity, it was a bomb that could have detonated at any moment. It reached the point where I could not afford to leave it unchecked. But the only way to fix it was to help them acknowledge their own deaths, make peace with their regrets, and willingly walk into the snowstorm.
They won't come back to life, that's
Only
what happened.
then, with my guidance, could they finally return to the ley lines. Otherwise, you would not like to know what the consequences would have been.
Naburia's gonna save
I
us?
vaguely remember seeing Patashka, but in the most terrifying form. Was that in a dream? Is that what would have become of her if she hadn't returned to the ley lines?
I see your dreams brought you many revelations. So you see, death in fact grants wisdom to mortals.
Your death, you mean?
Souls connect to all things
The death
in
you
the world
created.
and see the chain of cause and effect between them. It's nothing unusual. Anyway, giving psychological counseling to lost souls is not my strong suit. That is more of an angel's role. It was something I could not resolve directly using my authority, so I decided it was easier to leave the bomb defusal to you. Meanwhile, of course, their presence caused the souls of other members of your party to return to the ley lines each night. From where I stand, that was killing 2 birds with 1 stone. As both issues
But how did we
slowly
die? I
resolved
don't
one another without me having to lift a finger. All I had to do was stay close by and keep the situation under control. Then use my authority to wrap things up at the end. And
Come on,
of
show your true
course,
form.
While I was at it, I thoroughly enjoyed watching this drama, dealing with death from a mortal perspective, play out on the stage.
Sounds like you had it all figured out, Grim Reaper. I just did the math. You said there's a hard limit to the number of souls the ley lines here can receive each day. It's 2, isn't it?
That much is obvious, even to a fool.
It's time to review this whole affair. If the ley lines can only take in 2 people per day, I need to go over the deaths from these past few days again.
Is that the time for that? Ooh. I like the design of it. Take each day someone this. Oh.
Looking back now, none of us had the faintest idea.
I
at the
really
time.
like this clue thing. This inspection thing. Not inspection, but this.
From the moment the staff
Like
member named
detective
Dimov
game.
walked into the snowstorm, the incident had already begun.
Day 1 is Alosha.
Alosha was the second to walk into the snowstorm after Dimov to investigate. During this process, the ruler of death assumed
I
his
so love the
identity,
music. Oh my
making
god.
him one of the victims.
Judith Scatter will die today.
During our first night in the theater, everyone was caught up in the novelty of it all. No one could have expected
was
there
the
would
2
be
on the
victims
right.
the very next morning. Despite all the confusion, and with the help of hindsight, we finally began to realize that something was amiss with the snowstorm.
It was these 2.
The ley lines devoured Torgov and Sobolova on the first night.
Yep.
At the time, we thought this might be a murder case connected to Lelek.
Day 3.
Odette and I spoke a lot that night. 3 people were on watch, but in the morning, we discovered that someone had fallen victim all the same.
and Earth.
The deaths of Kulish and Ranpana caused everyone to stop suspecting Lelek. Unexplainable phenomena occurred one after another, leading Mitya to suspect that we were caught up in a supernatural event.
And Battery died.
Later, we discovered that there seemed to be an extra person among us, and subsequently discovered the existence of the deceased. We thought it was all over, but Mr. Valeri's death was a rude awakening for everyone. Once again, the ley lines consumed him during the night.
And
Mr. Shram realized he was the deceased and walked into the snowstorm to return to the ley lines of his own accord. It turns out there really was a dead person among us. A lot happened today. Mr. Valeri's death led us to discover the connection between the number of deceased and the number of victims during the night. The fact that there was more than one deceased seemed to bring us back to square one. Odette revealed some information she had been keeping to herself.
Mitsuda was dead.
Although Mitya did indeed walk into the snowstorm that day, he returned from the ley lines, but the void in the ley lines hasn't been filled. So Vodyanitsa was swallowed by the ley lines in her sleep, but the requiem she sang before falling asleep was As it happened, Patashka filled the void left by Mitya's return from the ley lines by walking into the snowstorm this morning.
I so love the
The
music.
girl
Oh
I
my
thought
God.
was Child's sister, Tonya, turned out to be another of the theater's deceased. Come to think of it, Patashka was about to walk into the snowstorm at that time, and Renova, unaware that Mitya would return, was concerned that her soul would overflow from the ley lines. That's why she used Alosha's voice to try and persuade her to stay behind. Looking back, I suppose that was an early slip-up on her part. No one could
And
have
now today.
expected anyone who walked into the snowstorm to return. But just after nightfall, Mitya returned, bringing crucial information with him. Various truths began to surface, including that all of us were already dead, and that the ruler of death was here among us.
But how did we die?
After revealing her true form, Renova callously claimed 2 souls.
She didn't reveal ready or to perform.
In fact, everyone was already dead by the time we took the photo. And in the days since, we've experienced many more partings in the afterlife. Now, only Mitya and I remain. And the true culprit behind everything still stands before us. In Mitya's eyes, I see the same anger and frustration that I feel.
But why that happened? How did we die
That
in the first
covers
place?
everything. It's all clear
That's
now.
what I don't understand.
Your work isn't finished here yet, is it? The Traveler and I are still standing here, safe and sound.
The Water Imp's song threw things off a little, but it is of no consequence. The ley lines have already anchored your soul, and the first ray of light tomorrow morning will take you back. I, meanwhile, need to review my attitude towards the Water Imp race.
So the reunion in the night that Vodyanitsa mentioned, I suppose that was never meant to be a permanent reunion.
That just leaves you, Traveler. My power only allows me to temporarily separate your soul from your body. The ley lines of Tevat would not accept you,
Because I'm a descendant.
and your soul is firmly anchored to your body by your will. For a descender like you, who is not bound by Tevat's rules, your death can only be brought through the most violent of means, such as directly destroying either your body or soul.
Yeah, but why you didn't do it? Huh? I'm still alive.
I have no interest in involving myself with Descenders. For now. Although, this may change if Asmodee remains missing. Or you insist on interfering with our affairs.
One last question then.
Asmodee.
All our struggles and sacrifices here, they were meaningless from the very beginning, weren't they?
Death abides no reason. Besides, what you call sacrifice is merely a concept created by humanity. To me, it is nothing more than a self-indulgent charade in the face of death. Mere mortals fantasizing that their actions could reclaim something from my grasp. A truly laughable idea.
Grim Reaper, you really know how to get on my nerves.
I'm not here to ingratiate myself.
Her name
with
is
you.
Vanova.
I kill, merely because your deaths are necessary.
Oh, you've made that quite clear. But humans don't take well to being scorned. Not even by the gods.
You ready, summoning dog? You ready? I mean, she's playing with us. We cannot beat her. We cannot beat her. I mean, come on. We can't. So we're gonna fight her twice.
You must know that you are powerless
In the
against
quest.
me in my own domain. I suggest that you save your strength.
For what? Maybe we can't change anything. But if nothing else, we can at least teach you to have some respect for the dead.
Audacious.
Take it through porn. So we still have our power. There's no ground. The hell? Oh my god. This is her. Wait. We back to life. We are back. We're back. And what happened? Why we all woke up? Why we all alive? What happened? She let us live. Wait, what's that, an illusion? Or... Oh my god, what the hell happened? That was a
How are
freaking
you
nice
holding up,
quest.
Odette?
What happened to me?
How much do you remember?
What do you mean? Is the performance over? I can't seem to recall what happened.
Has Odette already forgotten? Mitya?
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I spaced out there for a second. Remind me who you are?
Don't you remember anything?
Yeah, I remember now, comrade. Looks like we guessed right. Just like me when Odette found me at the Armory Palace. For some reason, everyone killed by the Ruler of Death eventually came back to life. Just with one catch. They forgot what happened while they were dead.
That's something to do with
Odette
Project
and the others have
Suja?
already forgotten everything.
Wait.
Why were you able to remember this time?
Wait, I just guessed something. What if the people of Snezhnaya are already dead? What if everyone is dead? But somehow the Tsaritsa, with a power, managed to keep them alive. What if everyone is dead already? And she tried to keep them alive from the power of death. That's why they go back to life.
Could this be the reason? You said this is the Ruler of Death's symbol, right?
I don't see anything there.
You don't? Huh. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I carved this into my hand in the afterlife, so it's not visible in the physical world. Does that mean I carved this symbol into my soul? What an unsettling thought. Still, at least I get to remember what happened. I suppose it's a blessing in disguise. What about you, though? The Ruler of Death mentioned that you're a descender? Is that why you can remember?
A full explanation would get complicated very quickly, but that's essentially it.
Well then, now that it's all over, let's figure out what we've learned. The first thing I notice is that everything here is precisely as we left it, right before our deaths. This confirms that time passes differently in the afterlife than in the real world.
They say that right before death, time slows down and your whole life flashes before your eyes.
That must be how you know you have one foot in the afterlife.
Now we come back to life.
Anyway, clearly the few days we spend in the afterlife probably only amounted to a few short minutes in the real world. This also aligns with previous reports of widespread temporary memory loss among the Armory Palace personnel. Now it seems likely that those were all brief deaths caused by the Grim Reaper's so-called curse of death. To those
everyone's going to be dead.
Dying and coming back to life must feel similar to a short bout of catatonia.
But why they die and come back?
This leaves me with a couple big questions. What are the conditions that trigger this so-called curse of death? And why are we resurrected after we die?
If nothing
The
else,
Tsaritsa
I
had
think it
something to do
shows
with
that
it.
killing us wasn't her ultimate goal. We still don't know her true reasons for subjecting us to death.
Right. This time only got complicated because of the situation with the theater's ley lines. That's why she had to approach it differently. If the previous incidents of amnesia among the researchers are anything to go by, killing us is usually a pretty routine matter. Come to think of it, wasn't I about to note something down before I died? I can't remember what it was, but I think it was something related to my research project.
Project Studio.
Sorry, Traveler. I'll catch up with you again later. Right now, I have to make a trip back to the Armory Palace.
Ma'am, if I may, no one of your description has ever shown up in my investigations into Mr. Mitia's friends. Yet, you two seem very familiar with each other. Could you perhaps tell me where he was in such a rush to get to? And, by the way, have we ever crossed paths? Forgive the presumptuousness, but I feel a vague and indescribable sense of familiarity about you.
I can explain everything. Could you help me gather everyone in the theater in one place?
No one would believe me. Everyone remember. Oh my god. We need to explain this to the Fatui.
So Chuganov really is going to shut down the factory. I guess this theater incident actually did us some good after all. So, you said I promised to take you to the Armory Palace while we were in the afterlife, yes? I believe you. I think I even have a vague memory of it. Agreed. Let's check in on her first. The whole reason for our trip to the Armory Palace anyway is to figure out what's going on with her health.
That's why we're gonna fight Renova. Again.
Here. On me.
I'm still a little confused about this death thing.
Try to keep up.
But I begin to think everyone in Snezhnaya may be dead. Or at least Project Snezhnaya to keep people from being alive and not be cursed by death. But I think everyone in Snezhnaya are cursed by death.
Here.
Maybe Paimon was dead all along.
I'm finally back. Even though a long time has passed from my perspective, as far as Paimon's concerned, I probably just went out to watch a very short show. I should keep my emotions in check when I see Paimon again, or it'll seem weird.
Wait. The atmosphere here feels off. Shh. Stay quiet. Let's go inside and take a look.
Have we still not been able to notify Child yet? We need new orders. What if that person comes back again? I'm so sorry. Under the circumstances,
Wait,
there was really nothing we could do.
wait, Paimon?
What happened to Paimon?
Paimon dead?
It was the Jester. He came here in person and escorted Miss Paimon away.
Wait,
He's
what?
the director of the Fatui. His authority supersedes all others and cannot be questioned.
Why?
There was nothing we could do.
The Jester taking Paimon. What the?
How long ago did he leave? And what was Paimon's status?
Why?
It was about an hour ago.
Okay,
Miss
Paimon had
was
something to
fast
do.
asleep at the time. The Jester simply walked off with her as if it was only natural. I assure you, he absolutely did not use any force.
Paimon is part of their plan. Paimon is Project Snezhnaya.
Do you know where they went?
The Armory Palace, most likely. Lord Piero, the Jester, has been overseeing the experiments there lately, keeping a close eye on their progress. Everyone in the Fatui has heard about it by now.
Project Snezhnaya is
I'm
Paimon.
surprised he came in person. Whatever his reason for taking Paimon, he'll most likely return to the Armory Palace first, which is exactly where we were headed anyway.
Then lead the way, Odette.
Okay, let's go.
And we have to have a talk with Piero. Project Snezhnaya is
It's
Paimon.
just up ahead. Quick, let's get inside.
No, I'll go alone. You know I'm planning to force my way in. You're with the Fatui, so you should stay outside.
I was hardly planning on taking you through the official channels anyway. I'm here to force my way in, just like I may be a Fatus, but I'm also Lelek, enemy of Project Snezhnaya. Paimon's safety is paramount right now.
Paimon is
With me
Snezhnaya.
around, you'll have an extra pair
He's
of
part.
hands.
Paimon is part
There
of the
might be
project.
devices inside that are easier for
Maybe
an
the
insider to
accident.
deal with.
My theory is there was an accident when you know that father died, and when that happened, Paimon escaped,
If you say so.
or didn't escape, but
Let's go. There's no
something
time to
happened.
hesitate.
I think they created Paimon. I think Paimon is the creation of Project Snezhnaya. But an accident happened and then she fell off in the water. And we her up later.
Hey,
That's
who
a
are you?
far-fetched.
This part of the Armory Palace is
Oh.
under restricted access. What do you think you're doing?
No questions, please. We're short on time.
Sorry, man. I'm taking the fortress of the Fatui.
Leave it to me.
just...
Yahoo! Think you can get away? Shadow me. Witness the snow swan's grace. Let's begin. The footsteps of the insane. I live within you. Let's play!
Watch out! Turning point!
Compression!
Maria sweeping her! Up the ante! Huh? On me!
Shatters.
When beating some Fatui there.
Where are you coming from? So, you're intruders, huh? Complain before it happens next!
Oh, don't worry. I'm just kicking their ass.
Take too long.
The Armory Palace is hidden this deep in? This place is much bigger than I imagined.
They're conducting top
Wait,
secret
what the hell?
research after all. The deeper it's hidden, the better, is standard Fatui logic.
The style doesn't really look like the Fatui's handiwork,
No,
though.
it's not.
They must have requisitioned some structures from a
Intruders! Stay alert!
Oh, let me guess, they use dragon technology.
Our little secret.
Maria sweeping her!
Here.
Intruders?
Just what are you guys trying to do here?
Think you can get away? Let's begin. Crystalline Adagio. Cut it down.
I just want to talk with your boss.
Here.
Anna is really something to do with Project Suda. She's an important piece of the puzzle.
Looks like no one's guarding this place.
There's something off about that decoration over there.
What the hell?
Look out!
Let's deal with these before we move on.
Where the fuck are we?
Begone! I live within you.
Is that dragon tech?
On me!
Here.
On me!
Huh? Here.
Cower
The
before
researchers
my
here
terrible
probably don't know that
creations.
we're uninvited guests. Let's try not to hurt them.
What's the big star from the theater doing here?
That's Miss Odette. She's a member of the Fatui. Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Wait. Why they didn't tell us? I thought they were enemy.
Was the whole reason for Project Stuja to support the research here at the Armory Palace?
Is
Just
that
what are the
Project
Fatui
Stuja?
and the Tsaritsa planning?
This is a nuclear bomb, man. This is basically a bomb. A bomb to destroy the Celestia. And Paimon is the nuke. Paimon is the energy.
Whoa! Who are you? Never seen you around here before.
Looks like there's no way through here.
Maybe using the power of this prism could help?
Oh.
I think I see some images.
It's the prism's power at play, causing images of the past to reappear.
I'm not talking with Jester.
Paimon and the Jester? Is this another scene from the past?
Yes. It looks quite old, though. I don't think it happened in the recent past.
Wait, what? That means Paimon knew Jester way before she knew us.
What's going on here? What happened?
The source seems to be the Armory Palace. They must have started some large-scale experiment.
Paimon.
Wait, what if this has something to do with Paimon? We need to hurry!
The fuck is Paimon? I want to know who the fuck is Paimon.
We're almost there. The Armory Palace is just up ahead.
Paimon.
So Paimon is more important than we think.
Story has only just...
Lots of the snowflakes. Pirouette.
I cannot kill them. So fuck that.
What's going on? Wait, I remember this feeling. It's the curse of death. No, not now. Why is the curse of death striking again already?
That's the weapon Renova wanted to.
Odette?
Fuck. It's because they're using that weapon.
Is this the afterlife again? I need to find a way back to reality. Is that Odette's corpse?
Oh god. What now? Find the Realm of Dead again. Onyx Suja have something to do to against this curse of death.
Odette! Odette! No signs of life, but past experience says that she should be resurrected before too long. Right? Did Odette intentionally use her core Ignis to guide my soul? I feel like something similar happened in a dream I had before. Thank you, Odette. If not for you, my soul wouldn't have found its way back to my body so quickly, and I might not have woken up so soon, but... I'm sorry. I don't have time to protect you. I have to use the time you bought me to get Paimon back. Sure enough, everyone here has been affected. Paimon! Paimon! No, wait. Paimon probably didn't escape Renova's curse either. She won't be able to respond to me right now. I'll have to find her myself.
I think Project Suda has something to do with it. Like it keeps us from the curse of death. They keep us from dying.
I found her! Paimon really is here! Mitya! Is this the laboratory he works in? What happened here to trick...
Oh no, she's here. She's there. Yeah. She's there. My lady. So pretty. And beautiful. So that's a tradition of the shade. Ruler of death.
You don't learn, do you?
Hey guys, I need to be right back. The worst moment, but be right back. Farewell. I think she's dead. Miranda, I don't care about you. I never really cared. Roses.
And what do you require this time?
Do I require something?
Come on, don't even think about that. Right now, you gotta focus on getting better.
It's about time they decided, Proc, to make that. Please continue like that for your verse. Why now? It's so great. I won't be surprised. Let's enjoy this for now. Wow. I love it, man. Such a good song. I thought he was a nice guy. Like, yeah, but well, I don't know if it's our daughter. But he have a child with Pyra. He have a child with Mitra. And he had a child with Nia. Yeah, it's a womanizer.
We can
The Sugar Rex.
As you are now.
Yeah, this man was busy. I wonder. Then he got them. You like her. But I agree with him.
Aside from the Divine Blade's flights of whimsy, everything's finally calmed down now. I think we can set off without any regrets.
I like when they end this. Application denied. End of the story.
Oh. Right. You were planning to leave soon, weren't you?
Farewell. I think she's dead. Miranda, I don't care about you. I never really cared. roses. I forgot about the princess to get some chests. Anyway, it's not like...
Oh, sorry. I never made it back all that time ago. Who would have guessed I'd get a second chance like this?
This is really a good reunion.
So beautiful. I couldn't be prouder to call myself your brother.
That's so cute. I like this moment. This is a good... Oh my god! Don't mess with that old lady, man. Oh well.
Can't ask for better extras than this. Dance, puppets, dance.
Oh my god.
Heard of a rondo before?
Well, you all mind. I don't think you realize the way he said this. Yeah.
I tried to warn you. Like
Oh my god.
out here turns you into a frog.
Oh no.
All you gotta do is start thinking like a frog, and you'll be
Wait, what?
Ribbit, ribbit.
Ribbit.
Oh god. Yeah. So yeah, DK remembering. King Carol is back in action. Oh. Bandit anyway. I'm so happy right now. I can't believe he's here. So she's stuck. Oh, come on. Let me out.
Okay.
I hope you guys don't die. It would be funny. Everyone died because they tried to get me. Okay.
I think the small one's a hidey hole.
Ed Walker? Vice Commissioner Jackass, right? Oh, Vice Commissioner Jackass. Strike again. I swear as soon as I summon there, it's that top of here is for my blood pressure spike. Yeah, Vice Commissioner Jackass. Had to stave off my recent online. No, I don't like him. He's really is a jackass. Hello? I think, guys, I'm stuck. I'm really stuck. Okay. I was stuck. That was weird. That was really weird. I was really stuck. That was for the one.
Lover's victory!
Wait, did
The power of love, guys.
power of love? Wait,
The egg is underneath my bald head, so like when it shines, my bald head shines.
did you give back the bomb to him?
I'm not gonna lie, but when we were on the draft pick, I was like, if I'm gonna die, because I know if one of you guys are gonna kill me, I'm taking someone.
Yeah, it's like a magical girl thing. That's how I feel, at least. It's magical girl time. Time for magical girl. Ah. I cannot grab the chest. Bring it on. Standouts begin. It's time to do a window update. Why the computer is in the middle of nowhere? I think our stealth mission is over. I think it's over. It's done. It is done.
Surface of the water.
Before he killed everyone.
Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations.
Okay, I'm back.
Quite serious.
Sorry. That already survived with the roast moment of my medication. I had no choice though. But now let's see what Paimon is. And what the curse of death have to do with it. So before we start, my guess is that Snezhnaya are cursed by that. Or not. And Project Snezhnaya is a way to keep people alive. I think that Tsaritsa tried to find a way to cure the curse of death. The Canrian god from Renova. So she tried to find a way to do her weapon against the god, but at the same time something that will let people live and be able to counter Renova curse of death. Just a theory though.
You've already been involved in one mass death, and now you show up at the scene of another.
Not my fault.
This might have passed for a coincidence the first time, but a second time? Am I to assume you are intentionally interfering in Snezhnaya's affairs?
I don't even know what they have here is.
Judging by your expression, it seems that you understand little of what is going on here. In that case, a word to the wise. Do not interfere in Snezhnaya's affairs.
I just want
A
Paimon.
civilization that fails to learn its lesson constantly depletes its own worth. It will one day lose any reason for its existence.
So I think I'm right, they're all dead. It's supposed to be all dead, but... okay. So what I think Snezhnaya, the Snezhnayan, are supposed to be dead a long time ago. But thanks to the Tsaritsa, they still live. Because there's no way they could live with that... wait. Because there's no way they could live in that environment. But what if the technology... you know, they say that Tsaritsa allowed the technology after a reign, when she became the Tsaritsa. So what if all this machine, the torch they tell about, it's not to keep them from the cold, it's to let them live and not die.
And as a descender, you are perfectly suited to be the lifeline to which a dying civilization might desperately cling. Consider your position carefully.
No advice needed. I'll make my own judgments.
I just want
Suit
Paimon.
yourself. When the day of reckoning arrives, not even a descender can hope to escape unscathed. The time for resurrection fast approaches. The mortals here are not yet worthy to behold my form. So that will be all for today.
Oh no, it won't. I will attack you. Stop Paimon. You stop Paimon.
That thing is coming with me.
That thing? It's not a thing. Garo would appear. Garo. Garo. Nice. So you can counter her.
You awoke sooner than I thought. The
Nice.
curse of immortality is stubborn, unable to enter the ley lines, yet not content to remain a spirit.
No, because you curse him.
Ruler of death. What do you want?
You perplex me. Both you and you.
Yeah.
That thing may be a creation of Celestia, but it possesses none
Oh.
of Celestia's power,
Oh.
let alone authority. Your
She got-
obsession with it baffles me.
It got created by Celestia.
No matter.
Oh my
The
god.
resurrection will soon begin.
She got created
It's
there.
worthless anyway.
So that I need
I'll
power
reclaim it
though.
next time.
I'm pissed.
Hey, who says there'll be a next time?
Why do you... You cannot fight her, man. She's the ruler of death. I cannot fight her. She's a god. Not an Archon. Oh my god. That scene is amazing. I cannot kill her. I think I'm gonna weaken her. I think she's pissed. Who is Paimon though? So Paimon is really a creation from Celestia. But she don't have any authority. She got created by Asmodee, I'm sure. Paimon is a creation of Celestia. Wait, what Piero did? I think they let people live. I think Piero was the friend of Paimon. We need...
I missed you, Paimon.
What are you talking about? We haven't even been apart for that long, have we?
So Paimon is a creation of Celestia. That's what we know. So you want to use her as a vessel. Transformer and an anti-Celestial weapon, right? So Piero is quite powerful.
It was different this time. You seem to be in pretty good shape.
Hero Saver. I think he restore.
Yeah, Paimon's back in tip-top condition. It's the weirdest thing. Paimon fell asleep earlier, and when she woke up, she found herself here.
He was friend with
The Jester and that
Jester.
guy talking to him used some kind of energy on Paimon. And she could kind of feel it canceling out that other thing that was making her feel unwell.
So, Nitya helped too?
Apologies for leaving in such a hurry at the theater earlier. I was in a rush to verify some theories.
Okay, now I
Rest
need
assured that your
explanation.
companion is perfectly safe. We reversed the effects that the experimental energy had on her. The Jester specifically instructed me to do so.
Wait, what?
I suppose this is our first official meeting, Traveler. I could not let Paimon suffer in her condition for a moment longer, and so I simply took her without explanation. I hope you do not mind.
But why would a big shot like you care about what happens to Paimon?
As I said when you first arrived in Snezhnaya, we once spent some time together in the distant past.
So before you met me. So before Paimon meet her, she spent time with him.
Oh yeah, you did mention that. And Paimon did think you seemed strangely familiar the first time we met.
Wait, what?
I'm afraid the reminiscing will have to wait. Mitya, let us continue with the report. What conclusions, if any, did you reach from conducting the final experiment of our energy research ahead of schedule?
The good news is, my hypothesis regarding the Ruler of Death has been verified. As for the bad news, I recommend we suspend the experiments and Project Mistleton until further notice. Currently, we have no means with which to make a breakthrough. I say this purely as a scientist, guided by reason alone.
I will trust your judgment. We shall put the project on hold until the Ruler of Death has been eliminated.
Eliminated?
Wait, what are you guys talking about? You want to get rid of Renova? Like, how? By killing her?
So we gonna kill her. So the weapon to kill a god.
By whatever means necessary, so long as it removes the threat she poses to us. Until then, everything we do will be in vain.
Wait, they want to kill her? But ow!
After what just happened, I've ascertained Renova's goal. Or rather, the trigger condition for the Curse of Death.
Okay, let's hear it.
What she's doing is blocking Snezhnaya's technological progress, preventing us from possessing any means with which to threaten the heavenly principles.
So that's what we want to do. So she casts the Curse of Death because she don't want us to create a weapon.
Just like the little lapdog she is.
So, any ideas, research, or experiments that lead to technological progress can trigger the curse. Just now, for instance, I was set to launch a final phase energy experiment ahead of schedule. If the experiment was successful, we could have achieved a crucial breakthrough.
But Renova could not really interfere already by killing them. So she interfered with them with a curse.
As expected, though, the moment the experiment began, all the researchers, technicians, and witnesses died from the curse.
So she killed them each time.
All that effort, not to mention the energy and materials we relied on Project Snezhnaya to gather for us, went to waste. In the end, nothing was gained.
So that's Project Snezhnaya
Does
is.
that mean something similar happened when we were at the theater?
That's right. During the performance, I thought of an important breakthrough regarding the experiment, and wound up dragging everyone into this. So the nature of the curse seems to be something like, when moments of technological progress occur, all life in the vicinity is taken away.
And when you have found something.
What a violent method.
I mean, she's the shade of death.
That meant the curse was normally limited to the Armory Palace. Since outsiders are forbidden from entering, this mass death phenomenon went unnoticed. Until Odette came along. I believe she was the first witness. The Curse of Death was triggered just before she infiltrated the Armory Palace that day.
But you mentioned something about a final stage experiment. Doesn't that mean you've actually made some progress?
That's right. Even with the gods locking certain key components out of reach, humanity can still advance technology in incremental steps accumulated over time. But, as I'm sure Renova anticipated, even incremental progress has its limits. A point where the truth you're seeking must be put to the test in an experiment.
What Paimon is.
You mean, the experiment you were just about to do?
Yes, we were at a critical juncture, a moment where the quantitative was about to translate into fundamental
Paimon
qualitative
is
change. With this single experiment,
separation.
we could have brought everything we've worked for to fruition. But now, after already being forced to fumble around in the dark all this time, it feels like we've truly hit an impenetrable wall. As long as Renova's Curse of Death persists, we won't be able to advance the experiment or obtain any results.
Kill them any
And with
principle.
Project Snezhnaya having been in effect all this time, at our nation's current strength, repeated trial and error is simply unsustainable. Only by eliminating Renova first will it be possible to continue advancing our plans.
So Project Snezhnaya is they maintain it because they try to find a way to kill the god, but they can't because of Renova.
She's the ruler of death! She can just kill whoever she wants, right? That's gotta be the scariest power ever! Is it even possible to beat her?
Let me guess, Paimon.
We'll see. But one thing's for sure. She definitely can't just do whatever she wants.
No, they have a
The
rule.
best proof of that is me, standing here, very much alive.
Yeah, there is a rule. They need to,
You're saying...
Wouldn't it be easier to just kill all of us researchers for good? Why resurrect us over and over again? Why let us advance our technology to this point?
So, you're saying even the ruler of death has limitations we don't know about?
each shade of.
Exactly. And I think that's where the key to our breakthrough lies.
Regardless, the ruler of death has always been an obstacle we must overcome. Indeed, we must face life, death, time, and space.
Nabarius.
After all,
Might not near. But where is Asmodee?
our goal is the heavenly principles.
The Fatui want to challenge the heavenly
Yep.
principles?
The Tsaritsa, I would say. And there is a good reason for that.
For a long time, I've had a vague suspicion the Fatui and the Tsaritsa were targeting the heavenly principles. But hearing the Jester admit it is still a shock. No wonder that Tsaritsa's goal has always been kept a secret from
Anyway,
the
who
people.
would believe them?
What kind of road will that lead Snezhnaya down?
In that case... Lord Jester, I would like to request some leave. I'd like some time to organize my thoughts and go over the data.
Granted. Get some rest, put the experiment out of your mind, and take care that the curse of death doesn't affect any civilians.
What if he is the 10 Harbinger? I just realized that maybe he's the 10 Harbinger. Now, can I have some talk about Paimon? I want some answer.
While there is yet time, allow me to offer you my hospitality, honored guest of Snezhnaya. Is there anything you wish to know?
Mm-hmm. Paimon.
Paimon really doesn't remember. He's basically a stranger.
Allow me to explain. The reason Paimon reacted to the anti-Celestia energy developed by the Armory Palace.
Anti-celestial energy. So the weapon is anti-celestial energy. An energy they try to create to destroy Celestia. Okay. So yeah, they're about to do a mass weapon. So people can beat the god.
It's because she comes from Celestia herself. More specifically, she is one of its creations.
Oh my god. Got created by Asmodee, yes?
Paimon? A creation of Celestia?
Yes, I'm not surprised there. But they finally confirm it.
Oh, right. I was blinded by anger earlier, but thinking back on it, Renova also said that Paimon is a creation of Celestia, but she lacks Celestia's power or authority.
So, okay, she got created by Celestia. But if I got the power or authority, it's a shade of reason, probably. And she didn't have, she got created by Asmodee, maybe. I assume. When Asmodee rebelled, she created Paimon. To keep an eye on me for his brother. And that's why she don't have power, because she got created not to fight. Or her power is dormant.
As you know, the lunar fragments in Nodcry were pulled down from the sky using Fatui technology. But the first application of this technology was in Conria, over 500 years ago.
Before she cast Curse of
I
Death.
used this technology upon the heavens, and the response I received was none other than Paimon, descending from Celestia.
What? Oh, wait. Oh god, some reveal there about Paimon. So, he used.
I presented her to the Vinster King, but he took no interest in this gift.
Wait.
Nor did it satisfy him.
Wait, does that mean my brother... I no Paimon? Paimon is alive since Canriad. That means my sibling probably knew her. But why Celestia sent Paimon?
Paimon then took up temporary residence in my palace until, of course, the arrival of the Cataclysm.
Wait, Paimon's a little confused. You're talking about things that happened in Conria 500 years ago.
Paimon is...
Paimon was there for that?
Paimon, oh my god. Paimon is 500 years.
But Paimon doesn't remember any of that. Falling from the sky, being given away as a gift, none of it.
So I guess Piero did give enough Primo Gem. So instead of being a god falling, he got Paimon as a character. Yeah. He did buy enough Primo Gem. That's really interesting reveal.
Having lived through the Cataclysm, perhaps you too were burdened with some manner of curse. Although, losing your memories would indeed be the smallest price I've ever seen paid.
But it's not just her memories from Conria. Paimon doesn't even know how she spent the last 500 years. She only has memories from the past few years. No matter how hard she tries to remember. What was Paimon like back in Conria? Did she know a whole lot because she came from Celestia?
Unfortunately, when you arrived in Conria, your consciousness was like that of a newborn infant. None could say what kind of being you once were in Celestia.
I think she's from the Evening Principle. It's like a shade. But a newborn shade.
During the time you lived in Conria, your personality was no different from how it is now.
Aw, man! Paimon's plan to get her memories back and become super smart is ruined before it could even start. You know, even though Paimon lost her memories, she still feels weirdly close to you for some reason. That must mean you took pretty good care of Paimon back then, huh?
So that means the Jester lied. That proves he's not our enemy.
On the contrary, I completely ignored your existence. I was entirely focused on my struggle against Ruptatir the Wise.
Oh, so he's not Ruptatir. Oh, well, my theory was Ruptatir is wrong then. Okay.
But now, as I see it, it is as if you are the only sane thing that survived that era of insanity. And thus, are worthy of protection.
Noted. Man, Paimon's gotta stop projecting friendship on everyone she meets. But, Traveler? Even though you know Paimon's some creation of Celestia now, you still want her, right? Oh, phew. That's a relief. Paimon's just learning about this too.
But the Jester know about my brother, probably. Probably Paimon know my sibling. And my sibling probably know Paimon.
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa has embarked upon an expedition to vanquish a monster. Were it not for this, I imagine she would have been delighted to grant you an audience.
Oh, that would happen.
Seems like the powers that be in Snezhnaya don't intend to hold my past conflicts with the Fatui against me.
The Harbingers have been granted significant autonomy in retrieving the Gnosis. But by the same token, they do not completely represent Snezhnaya's official stance.
You read my mind.
Speaking of the Gnosis, Paimon's been dying to ask this question since forever. What exactly does the Tsaritsa want to collect them? Is it something to do with the fight against the heavenly principles?
Is he gonna really tell us now?
The Gnosis will undoubtedly serve as a key bargaining chip when she confronts the Heavenly Principles.
Yeah, that's smart for it.
Beyond that, you had best ask Tsaritsa herself. I am not sure if this information is mine to disclose.
What do you mean? Not sure. Don't you make the rules?
No.
Highest ranking harbinger. Ugh. Never mind.
Yeah, but the Tsaritsa is well over him.
Taking on the Heavenly Principles is something most people wouldn't even entertain in their wildest fantasies. Why is the Tsaritsa so fixated on this?
Then again, you would have to ask her.
Into that today, civilization is nothing but an illusion. Something whose very existence can be negated at any moment.
Doesn't have any principle.
Our civilization may very well be destroyed in the struggle, but as things stand, the Heavenly Principles could choose to negate our existence on a passing whim. And we must not sit back and accept that fate.
I cannot agree.
Only by changing the state of affairs, only by overthrowing the Heavenly
I
Principles,
so love hero model, man.
can our civilization truly be said to have taken root.
So, at the end, in 8.0, we're gonna go fight the Heavenly Principle.
Otherwise, the fate of the people of Conria and Hyperborea is a cycle doomed to repeat itself.
And Snezhnaya is next.
Accepting potential destruction in return for getting to control your own fate.
Furthermore, perhaps this is still somewhat difficult for you to understand. Are you aware that all the rules of this world are made up of curses?
Huh? All of them? Paimon knows about the curse of death you mentioned, and the curse of immortality that you and Dainsleif have.
Then, the birth of the Hilly Churls, the rules of Natlan's Ode of Resurrection, those are curses too? Farina's long life seems to stem from a curse placed on her by Focalor as well.
Yes. Even a god's love for humanity is a curse the Heavenly Principles inflicted upon the gods.
On the Archon. I can understand why Zhongli is on their side.
What?
The Tsaritsa has always had ample reason to hate the Heavenly Principles.
So yeah, if they kill her husband, I can understand.
If she can seize their authority, she will reconstruct the entire world, and when that time comes, humanity will be completely liberated from curses and lies.
So that's what she means. She want to burn the Tevat of today to create a new one.
Look forward to it. It will be a world beyond your imagination.
A world without God.
Though the ordinary people of Snezhnaya may not understand these details, in this frigid land locked in a ceaseless struggle against the environment, in this nation to which the gods have never shown favor, we all believe that standing in solidarity with the Tsaritsa in our shared struggle will surely usher in a new and better world.
It's so interesting, man.
I remember hearing the term Mistleton from Columbina.
Yeah, Paimon wanted to ask about that when the name came up just now. What is it? Paimon's heard of Project Stuja, but...
As you know, Project Stuja is a series of measures enacted to consolidate our nation's resources, the greater purpose of which is to serve Project Mistleton.
So Project Stuja serve as for Project Mildenstein.
Many of the things you have encountered thus far are essentially for the advancement of that project. This includes the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau in Nodtrai. Researching Kuvaki was merely a facade. Its core objective was to use local resources and research findings to build Mistleton itself.
a robot to destroy many
And
pets.
that's a weapon built for the final battle against the Heavenly Principles, isn't it?
A nuke. Let me guess, a nuke. They're gonna shoot on Celestia.
I was given some intel, and I made some deductions.
They want to create a nuke missile to shot on Celestia. I think that's what I want to do.
Wait! You must mean that thing over there! Oh, Paimon's gotta take a closer look at this thing. Especially after you guys sent so many people to Nagrai to work on it.
Kind of remind me of
Duvaki
something.
alone will not break through Celestia's defenses, let alone challenge the Heavenly Principles. The Heavenly Principles are no doubt accustomed to combating the power of the Light Realm, and
Yeah, guys,
elemental
they beat the
energy
dragon.
is simply the power of the human realm, converted to that form by the Heavenly Principles themselves. Any attempt to use this power against its creator would be a futile endeavor.
What about dragon power? The elemental power won't do anything to them because the Heavenly Principle created this.
For now, therefore, we have set our sights on the form of energy associated with the third descender and the stellar linchpins.
That's what
this
it
may
knows
hold the
this.
potential to allow Mistleton to contend with the Heavenly Principles.
That's why they require Genosis. Because they are associated with the third descender.
You could say that by reverse engineering the stellar linchpins to extract the energy within, we have obtained a source of anti-Celestia energy.
The Kulagi Experimental Design Bureau, Project Stuja, and the new energy experiments. Huh, and it looks like your plan is almost complete. No wonder the Ruler of Death came after you.
Thank you for telling me so much. I'm a bit surprised, honestly. I didn't expect you to be quite so transparent with me.
We finally got revealed for Paimon.
Given
I'm
the
really excited.
circumstances, the Fatui need not hide anything from our allies.
Oh wait, you consider us an ally now?
Allies?
To advance Project Mistleton, we must first resolve our issue with the Ruler of Death. And if I presume correctly, you have no intention of letting her actions go unpunished either, do you?
So she's gonna be like our rear.
That's right. Ever since she said she intends to reclaim Paimon when we next meet, I figured reconciliation was out of the question.
Why does she want to reclaim Paimon though? I know she's belonged to Celestia, but still.
Against an opponent of this caliber, deliberating over our allegiances would waste time we do not have. We must join forces unreservedly with whomever we can, if we are to stand anything like a fighting chance.
You're going to challenge the Ruler of Death? Just for Paimon? But Paimon's only...
Not only.
Thank you! Oh, thank you! Oh, gee! Now Paimon doesn't even know what to say!
The Tsaritsa will return in triumph in short order, and the Fatui shall hold internal discussions regarding the enemy. The time for us to meet again will come very soon.
Let me guess, the quest would end with the Tsaritsa arriving.
Thanks for your help with Paimon. I'll be sure to look after her for you.
There was just one other thing. Well, it's just a request, really. Paimon really wants to see what this Mistleton thingy you're gonna use against the Heavenly Principle. Of course, Paimon knows it's top secret and stuff, but she just had to...
Certainly you may.
Oh, for real? Actually, maybe it's best not to. What if her Nova suddenly pops up again? She might take this chance to...
While the technology is not yet fully developed, it has nevertheless reached the stage where Celestia's creations are unable to damage it.
Oh. Wow. No wonder Paimon felt
So
so
Paimon was...
recently, even though it was super far
Oh
away.
my god.
Alright then. Paimon's ready to take a sneaky peek at this top secret super
I need to make a video about this. I'm on. Ooh. Wait. Look like my sword. It is a sword. Wait, is that the weapon? Is that a weapon that Tsaritsa have in the animated short? I think it was. I think it was a weapon she was holding at the end of the animated short. When she was about to fight the Renova.
Paimon? You're okay. Thank goodness. You look well. Have you recovered?
Long story short, yep, Paimon's all better. What are you doing here? Were you waiting for us?
That's right. When I woke up, I wanted to go in after you, but the guards had woken up as well. It would have been tough to take them on alone, and there was no easy way to sneak past them.
I don't know what to say about Paimon.
So, I returned the way I came and waited for you here.
It was thanks to you that my soul found its way back to my body so quickly.
Huh. That actually worked? Nice. I just figured I'd try my luck when that ominous feeling struck me. Really, you should be thanking this thing instead. Anyway, and now that things here are all taken care of, I have other things I should get back to.
Oh my god.
Ah, Director Chuganov, you're back. We just received notice that Project Snezhnaya has been suspended, so we've convened an emergency meeting. This is the preliminary plan. In addition to expanding production capacity, we've also discussed feasible layoff plans to optimize revenue and expenditure structure.
I'm sorry, but...
Our calculations indicate that the factory's profits will increase by at least 30%. Just give the word, Director.
I close everything.
That won't be necessary. Leave the energy for those who need it. Whether they use it just to get by or to run a business, that's up to them. Start preparing to halt production and lay off the staff. Make sure the workers are able to land on their feet and that they are duly compensated.
Am I hearing you right? Why? After all the tough times we made it through, now is exactly when we should start to turn a profit.
I just... suddenly don't want to do this anymore. Huh. Does there have to be a reason? Iskra.
Dear esteemed members of the Rokot, given the effects of Lelic's radical actions upon our organization's reputation and social stability, a decision has been made to permanently withdraw this codename from use. Considering that Lelic did what they did for the benefit of the people, the Rokot has nevertheless negotiated with the authorities, ultimately securing a waiver for all penalties due to them. Lelic will be suspended for a period of time. Depending on their future performance, they may be allowed to adopt a new codename and continue acting as part of the Rokot. The purpose of this notice is to remind everyone once again that motives and methods are equally important when one operates in the shadows. Even with Project Snezhnaya's suspension and our interim operational victory, we must guard against complacency and rashness and work to consolidate the progress we have made so far.
Even though they are ignorant about why everything is there.
We act only for the greater glory and solidarity of our nation. May the aurora shine ever on, and the tundra always stand firm.
We act only for the greater glory and solidarity of our nation. May the... Look...
You mean for us?
Just thinking out loud. I've never seen the Snezhnaya Gradvecha so lively before.
I never once thought I'd come here.
Oh.
But I understand
everything
now, Rosaline.
Oh. Oh. We going there. Signora Doom. Where the funeral happened.
Spirit Seeker performed many times, including by your mother.
Why do you bring that up all of a sudden?
Even though the choreography is always identical, every dancer...
That's when the trailer happened.
So you actually want to talk to me about ballet?
I just think it would be a pity if the dance was lost to history. She didn't teach it to you, did she?
That was an unusually subtle taunt for you.
We embraced one another on the snow-swept plains, melting the ruthlessness of time. But when our bodies, in pieces, are cast to the winds, what of our love will remain behind?
Don't tell me you can't sing.
Shush. I understand her hatred. The Fatui robbed her of the life she should have had. I never opposed her dancing. Yet still I became an enemy of her ballet. I'll just keep my distance. Many despise me. I'm used to it.
You're certainly not one to shy away from confrontation. But children, they need a different approach.
I'm hardly the most maternal figure.
Yet, she is a child. In my experience, while a father commands authority, he must still yield to love. You should tell her what you think about her dancing.
She didn't have the time to.
Odette will soon take the stage at the Korolyevsky Theater. This could be your chance.
Geonosis secured. It went smoothly. I'll be there. Have them send me an invitation.
But she misses because of me. Because I killed her.
Sadly, things didn't work out. Her final words are inside that block of ice.
This? Aren't these for monitoring her subordinates?
Not yours. This one isn't her witch's flame, but my two worlds' flames. The two worlds' flames can burn away memories. It was my parting gift to Rosaline.
If all goes to plan, she and I will both live to see the Tsaritsa succeed. I believe she'll find peace. But if anything happens to me, she needn't follow in my footsteps. The cryo-energy will fade away in time. Then the two worlds' flames will burn away all memories of the Fatui. She'll be free to dance. She deserves this.
I will handle the aftermath. The choice is yours, child.
So this is our Kino flame. Don't want to forget.
Fresh air at last! Paimon's head isn't spinning anymore, and the fever's all gone. Paimon's finally free to fly again! Oh, it's nice to finally know where Paimon came from, too. It did make Paimon a little nervous at first, but...
It was quite obvious, though. But now we have the confirmation.
Like, who cares if Paimon's a creation of Celestia? She's probably not anyone that important. Probably just the fairy of food and fun or something.
So, at least it's confirmed on theory that she's Asmodee. She cannot be Asmodee. Now at least we know. It's something else. My theory is she's from the evening principle. She's another shade. But it's the shade of reason. This theory is more possible. Oh, she not, no. Cannot be created by Asmodee either. Because Asmodee wasn't with the Traveler yet. So... She was there, Paimon, before Asmodee challenged the both siblings, so Asmodee wasn't on the sibling side yet. Paimon was there before that.
And like you said, this doesn't have to change anything between us. You're not gonna just... Hey! Hurry up! Why are you walking so slowly?
You've spent the last few days lying in bed and stuffing your face. I didn't think you'd be able to fly this fast.
I'm surprised you don't tell me. Wait, maybe Dane Self. Wait. Did Dan Self know about this? Did he know who Paimon was from the start? Oh, interesting. What about my sibling?
They don't call her White Floaty for nothing. Paimon originally wanted to check out the bookstores in Snezhnaya, but she's more in the mood for flying around right now, so let's save that for later. Wait, they've got light novels from Yai Publishing House here too.
Of course.
And this is Paimon's favorite mystery story from Fontaine. Wow, it got a sequel. The local Snezhnaya books look pretty interesting too, but also kind of heavy. Not the easiest things to look around.
I thought you were in the mood for flying around.
Paimon can read while she flies. Hey, look at these two dolls. Which do you like better?
Oh no. 197.
Alright, boss, we'll take both. Paimon will have the other one.
Oh, I thought we were only getting one.
There you are. Thanks for visiting.
Paimon will grab this and then... Huh? Huh? Huh?
Yep. Paimon didn't expect that.
How many layers does this thing have?
It's a Russian door.
What are you laughing at? Huh. A whole bunch of people are gathered over by the plaza. Hey, look! That looks like Tartaglia!
This is a real sister.
I know that voice. Of course. If it isn't Paimon and my old comrade. You're looking well, Paimon. All
Oh,
better?
that's a real sister.
Yeah! The Jester knew what was wrong and fixed Paimon right up! Thanks for sending someone to keep Paimon safe, too.
Oh, yeah. About that. That was... kind of embarrassing. Who could have known that our director would go looking for you in person? So sorry for the misunderstanding. Oh, right. Let me introduce you. This is my little sister, Tonya.
Hello, Tonya.
Hello, hello. Firstly, I'm really sorry about my brother. Sounds like he's caused you no end of trouble.
Hey now, why'd you have to start with that? Not that it isn't true, of course.
So she's the real Tonya.
She said you two didn't manage to meet up at the theater. She waited ages for me, and when I didn't show, she got a little worried and went outside.
I know, right? He didn't bother to say a word to me. I searched up and down the city for him, and he only told me about it when I finally caught him at the gates of Glupov.
I've been rushed off my feet lately, so I didn't get the chance to go home. I just figured the Traveler would fill you in when she got there.
Well, the snow was bad, and you're never late. So I was really worried about you. How was I supposed to know that you'd stood me up?
I'm sorry, Tonya. I really am. I'll make it up to you somehow. Just... please don't tell Mom and Dad.
Although the mix-up led to a series of misunderstandings, it's probably for the best that the real Tonya didn't get caught up in that mess.
Yep.
Besides, it's obvious that Tartaglia isn't usually one to break a promise. He only gave his ticket to me because he had to look into Lelek.
No, it's fine. It just meant I didn't get to see the show in the end. By the way, what did you think? You were one of the first people to see it, you know?
I would say the best is yet to come.
Huh? What kind of review is that? Hey, look!
What now? The Tsaritsa coming back. He's coming back. Yep. There she is. There she is. The Tsaritsa is back. They arrived. The queen is here. The ice queen is here. He's back. I knew it's gonna end like this. With her coming back. Oh. I want to see more. We need to wait one patch. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's not over? Oh my god. That ending was so cool. Guys, I don't know what to say. That was a good quest. I know the first act was a little boring at first, but they had to do that to introduce every character and the plot. So they had to do that. I think it began to begin interesting when we went to the Vetcha. That's when the story began to be interesting. And maybe the fact that we stopped here was the start.
Always reminds me of places I've been through on past expeditions.
Shut up. The train is still a mystery with Google, but I think we will figure out it later. But I would say the theater part was fun, confusing, but mysterious. It was like a game of Clue, kind of. And finally it was just Vonova playing with us. I really like Yes, I was confused at the quest. I didn't really understand what the fuck happened. But I really like this part. That we need to figure out who they are, the identity, who is the killer, and all these things. But it reminds me of Fontaine, so I already like it. But God, it was good with Vonova, man. The little battle with Vonova was freaking badass. But what I like it the most in the game and in this quest is what we learn about Paimon. So we now have the confirmation of what Paimon is. Paimon is from Celestia. She's 500 years old. She was alive during the Canria, before the fall of Canria, and she fell from the sky when he tried to use a weapon against Evany Principle.
Huh?
the response they gave was Paimon. Now I wonder, is Saint Self know about this? Does Saint Self know about Paimon? And does my sibling know too? That's a great question. So, and it's confirmed that Paimon is not Asmodee, and she's not Asmodee creation either. Because Paimon arrived in Kenriat before Asmodee meet the sibling. So Asmodee became the sibling ally after that. But yeah, Paimon is a crucial role. Because now Renova want to make her back to Celestia. But why? I think Paimon have maybe some kind of hidden power. But no one can detect it, even in principle. Well, I think she's just shade without power. My theory is that Paimon is still the shade of reason, but it's a shade without power. Because reason don't have power.
On me.
That's simple of that. Time, space, time, space, death, life. Even though I think life would be with us. Reason cannot have really power. But what power could represent reason? A power can represent death, life, time, and space. But no power can represent reason. I believe Paimon is the shade of reason. That's what I think and believe. So that was the story of Snezhnaya. The main story. But I plan to do the world quest.
Try to keep up. Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna continue streaming this game next week before I go to vacation, as we have a lot to do. There is world quests and stuff, and we didn't explore everything.
Yeah. On me.
There is a cave somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, and we know now that we now know, even if it was obvious and we theorize about it, now we have confirmation that the Tsaritsa goal is to destroy the Eveni principle. Now we know that it's their goal. Create a weapon based on the third day center power. And to some extent, one of us tried to interfere, but by respecting the rule. Because if you cannot kill everyone.
Huh? On me.
Beautiful. So that's what keep the power of Snezhnaya.
On me.
Where's the coolie?
Try to keep up.
Oh. You were a sneaky one. I would start world quests another time though. But it was really interesting. I really like the quest. I think it was slow at first though. But they had to do that to introduce the plot. Because the only way she can stop Snezhnaya to make progress, she cannot kill them. Because she have a rule to respect. So she can just cast a temporary curse on them. But on the theater, because of the ley line, could send back them there. Oh. More quests. I get enough skin on that part. Have a good AirPods. Okay. It's like a map, yeah. They like the map, yeah. I mean, they call it Marfa. Oh yeah, now I'm curious. I want to do more gun thing. How do we do that? Okay. They need to board a train. Yeah, so they don't know which train, but they know who use it. I really like the design of the train. Hmm.
If you want it, it's yours.
Oh god. That was close.
To the adventurer go the spoils. This loot's all yours.
I don't even know where I'm going.
Try to keep up.
I want to know what a Shadow Realm is. I really love the music. The first thing we're gonna have is for an audience. It's just Tsaritsa. Okay, that's the world quest. Project Mittelstein. There is a couple of stuff to do. Do we have new people that can invite?
Who should I invite?
No.
I like to.
I kind of said it's already done, but you know, nothing that happened nothing that happened was something I expected. Piero, I would be honest, I didn't expect Piero to show up during that quest. I didn't expect that. I never thought Piero would show up already. I thought he was gonna show up later. But it seemed no. He's even the first character we met. Or whatever. Okay. I'm gonna end this there. I'm just gonna go back to my train. Oh god, I could have died.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra. Ad Astra.
Just do that. But yeah, guys, it was a nice quest. Really liked it. Kunava is so badass. I need to do more of this Shadow Realm stuff. I just need to know how to get there. I don't really know to get there. I guess I would figure it out by exploring. Yeah, let's see if I get all that. Nope. 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 Oh well. Better luck next time. Anyway, guys, that would be it for me. Very good quest. Genshin always impressed me. The cutscene was pure cinema. Did I prefer that over Not Cry? I would be honest, not really. I think it's quite the same. I had fun both of them. I think both of them were interesting. But I would say I have a preference. I think the Not Cry one was as good as this one. I think. For the cutscene at least. That was a good quest. And I can't wait to see what happens next. So, anyway. I need to think what kind of thumbnail I will do for this video. Cause it's really a big, that's really a big long quest. Anyone should I raid? No. I don't know. These are people I don't even talk about anymore. I don't think it's worth it raiding these guys. That would be weird. Did I follow this guy? Did I follow it? I think not. I'm gonna rate it. Okay. Anyway, guys, let's rate. Thank you all for watching. And one. Rate with one viewer, it's kind of. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. And see you tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna play yet. Oh yeah, Core Crowd. So see you tomorrow, guys. Bandwagons offline.